So you got you a new Frankenstein shoe.
Yep.
Look at that big old sucker. So now you have an appointment to see an orthopedic specialist.
Yep.
Huh. And they're going to probably cut your foot off, and they're probably going to have to amputate. Pretty sure.
No.
No?
No amputation.
No?
Nope.
You know how they are. They get started. They get started cutting. They don't want to stop.
Maybe they'll give me a new give me a bionic foot.
A bionic foot, so you can kick my ass a little harder. Is that it? That's funny. Oh, you're reading that Dean Koontz husband hater book, the man hater book. That's what you're reading.
No, no, you just don't know Dean Koontz.
It says the husband, and
it says the husband. We have your wife, and you can get her back for $2 million cash. The guy's a gardener.
I'd write him back and tell him I'll take her back for half that. I'll take her back if they give me $1 million.
Would you do that, really?
Of course I would. I'd take you back for $1 million, baby. I love you. So we got a new Jeep. It's a 2017 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. And it's got some upgrades already, some lift kit, Rubicon tires and wheels, the running boards, and several other things that I'll put on the screen to show you everything it's got. Matches the RV a little better. We did not want a black Jeep, so we got this color. I forget what they call it. You'll probably see it there on the data sheet when I show it to you there. But looks kind of metalish, blue, blackish, greenish, bluish. I don't know what the heck to call it, but you can see what it looks like there. It's not solid black, but it's got a lot of black on it. And I've already installed the BlueOx base plate and the plug and play wiring harness from etrailer.com. Ordered those in and installed them. Maria and I just did a function test on the lights. Everything works perfectly. You do not need the additional relay. If you go to eTrailer and read their little blurb about Jeeps and this plug and play wiring harness, you'll see that there's an extra piece, a relay, that will solve the issue of hitting the brakes and the turn signal displaying at the same time back here on the Jeep. We did our function test and turns out we do not need that relay. When we hit the brakes, the brake lights come on and the turn signal flashes all at the same time, so no problem there. And I was really happy that I was able to do the wiring and get it all up under there where it's not seen or hanging out or anything like that. And really pretty happy with the way the base plate went on. Of course, I had to drill holes in the frame and, you know, do all that, but it went on real easy. In the two-door Jeep, it was kind of miserable, you know, with both of them back there in that small space right behind the seats. In this Jeep, we could put Maggie in the back seat and Gator's got the entire back end to himself. And we could travel around like that for a long time without them, you know, irritating us or irritating each other or anything like that. So another reason we got this new Jeep is because it's longer and we want to put a roof rack on it. We'd kind of like to have kayaks, I don't know, fishing kayaks or maybe a canoe. We haven't decided yet. You know, an individual kayaks or a canoe or a two-person canoe. Haven't quite decided on that yet, but I'd like to put a rack on top of the Jeep that can hold, you know, those things. So that's it. That's why we got the new Jeep. Looks pretty good with the RV, doesn't it?
Here we go.
So we're going over the dam at Ulaga Lake. I want to see how much water they're letting out. The lake is really high.
Are they letting anything out?
They're letting it out on the spillway. Wow, they're not letting. Look at the parking lot where you were at the boat launch. The boat launch, the dock, and everything is underwater. See it?
Yep.
Stuff everywhere. So tell me again, what's your plan here?
I said once a week I'm going to just pick a recipe and make it.
Just pick a recipe and make it.
Well, if it looks good to me.
Like, is that what you did with this recipe?
Yeah.
So what is this supposed to be?
This is called cabbage and noodles.
Cabbage and noodles.
Yep.
And
you have onions, you got garlic, you have cabbage, you have this that sausage. And butter, yum yum, olive oil, and then of course the noodles, they're boiling.
Let's see.
And I just saw that on Facebook.
It was just a recipe you saw on Facebook?
Yep. And I copied it down. And it's what a mess. The cabbage is messy. I've never met